to Fosuah Oduahoma mu no atadwifo wa mateden the sense omo dia kan de ebeboa nwom to adwuma no ama bibia konkan no wo de aba adwaman so wo dia ne so oba pini wo mo na kyese bibia fa nwom to adwuma no ho ya aka de instrument no wo mo ntimi fa mama bibia no enkonkan kama yi emfa makra hanom de zongolin enom wo kopi mu asantemantem so mo wedum omo ne Sambra Hotel no ene bo animuhwe bia ya wo ben no na kyese watwe apino mu no mama instrument ahodi wom na ti apona ne bo ne so edafo
ame fa won ko elemiasi salary loan elemiasi workers loan elemiasi formal loan amasia de whether sia de view elemiasi ebusua talent microfinance busin bia opa bia no oba ya krado said mama some ya sorry some ya nkran some ya adwumakuo talent microfinance ya krado say e be so wasen ma bibia no atumi akonkan ewo ho atumi de amao na yenya bre na adaje nti bra bosia no ye de be ma nsi hu no eye ketu ebi fa ya pe no apepa ho na bibia no atumi akonkan
afi yenko dada ba take up phone se ne ho akade ho na wono so nti wodi a okita no se tete wo ha aya agengen ayekwana na de ama no kopi mu ha obi ma phone a ewo na nim ye pa fitiam ekosi iPhone phone bia bebodin bia dada ba take up obi ewo na kache hono no so kopie mu o kaneshi bia ya wono mpa itakwa station e hyen na e hope dada ba take up na josio no ewo ho pe bi nso etu akoton a oye ni nyina bi ewo dia ne so obekọ kaneshi ho na chese wahwe ama oye phone na ekọ na nim ye pa eno ya asem keso anyume komi ensen ne nanyume wono mo boye tridom ma me de nsema hodo no etimi ababe so kanesha ne so ma ye sabe fonten tan fide ni yetwegu live into Facebook no KFM TVGH bomodin ne follow ye now we are bra ye YouTube no KFM TVGH now bomodin a subscribe ni ye e dia maye oko Twitter TikTok Instagram ani nyina no ye wo ho KFM TVGH follow ye pages ni nyina on all the social media platforms KFM TVGH kanesha ne so eye efamai twa ye ho na niema hodo a ye kunhye dia kogu wonu ye bia kan enye bi nso ahwe na bibia no etimi akonkan na nyume nsem no edoso na de edi mu akotene bi ene say ora kwame osu danso ode nsem na aba betuja wo che se kwan hodo a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Fosuah oyi Chief Justice se free so no wo che se ofane ma kwan so de enti o kan sansem ni chimu o he na nyume ye de beso
na enka ne mra shebedwe ne de ma de hia wono mo ewo anya so tuma baton peso aso Dixon kisi adoma akọ na ọka chem se wo mo kan so kuje to abra kwa won resign o se we won nyamfum so bia na mo no on fight chopper enfam bra kan gana man pani adogagai
afi ye be ko eye edwedie ensemo na adehye be kai a ECG o mo containers bia etu yira ese memi o se ko wiemu o se kwa asase ase ne de obi eni me na me no ka se di aba bededwa se wono mehu na dodo a omode betu dwa kra se na ayira no number e ba en so mehu no ni gna no fufuro bia sa be kan wan chemu ho ha beti wo enanyume kase no
na wo etwedi wo anigedi ensem mu Kwame Eugene nyontoni me no kase no watam sika a ne dodo ye 10,000 Ghana cedis owie afidie a ye de edo eye yenra bi so watam de akwache biaya owie ento asosuku ni apoto kasemo droni be kase ama ma ta
ye busia nsema foforo bi no meka we ho dia ne so beje brani adaje etimi amaye na waka ye ho ono a social media platforms KFM TVGH edini e baako oko na atwaye ho aye twegu live Facebook YouTube otwaye ho bibia ne betimi akonkan na bibia ewie mu de na nyumwe ya je brani adaje be kenkan sem no e dia ma wo Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia mejeso meni
Odiyifo Yaw still I be krache fia lengo 1
ebuza yen twa ye ho simambra sisia ye ba pa ye hyen sem na se ama
Are you a musician, church, band, school, or an audio engineer looking for professional audio equipment for your work? Don't worry. KFM Music Center has all the equipment and instruments you need. We have from drums, keyboards, combos, guitars, microphones, PA systems, brass instruments, studio equipment, lighting systems, among others. We import all kinds of electronics and musical instruments from top brands such as American GLS, Behringer, Sabian, Yoga, M Audio, Nutric, Tama, among others. You can locate KFM Music Center at Zongo Lane between the Benjilo Building and the Children's Hospital. You can contact us on the numbers displayed on your screen. KFM Music Center, where quality costs less.
CBM Saya Mowakwaba, Ediwaba KFM TV, so Yeshan Samna say, Etimi, Edia Maudia, ye comra share begefi, na ye don kuma or no me honum no, or more tunsa, Edia Frey, ye, so I for no share in my holding sem, ewa mine Ghana, how, when you for John, Jinapo, Senke Beya, Sisia Minoka say, ye ECG, one container, say, ya, Edi can I can say 1,300, and Edia Minoka saying so, I tried with 2,000. Na say additional containers ababe ka ho ne free here no sansem nim nenam so e madam kuma no to nsade afro abugina po senke be ya wo mbra no fa nchemu mapa embeto Ghana de hie nyim sanse nyina ye hian kuntabu mapa e wo saa ensem no ntinsem we ye dom kuma mo mra hye bigefie wonom e na e de ababe to dom nchemu ni omon nsem no eni.
This morning there is a news item on the front page of the Daily Graphic informing Ghanaians that the missing containers have been retrieved. These are the words of Daily Graphic. First of all, the minority vehemently disagree with the position that it has been retrieved. Indeed, they were not missing. We are being told that the containers have suddenly been found at the same Tema port, as has been reported by the Daily Graphic. Now, if you recall, we were told that 2,491 containers, uncleared ones. This was an information from ECG to the minister, the new minister. The minister subsequently set up a committee to investigate these uncleared containers. It turned out, according to the committee, that out of the 2,491 containers that were uncleared, close to about 1,134 were missing. And these were the words of the minister. Subsequently, we saw videos of the minister in the company of some national security operatives raiding some companies, and we're told that these were part of the missing containers. Today, we've been told that a total of 2,637, twice the number that were missing, purportedly missing, have suddenly been found at the same port. This is a very, very strange development, and we are calling on the minister to come clean with all the facts in relation to this particular missing containers. Indeed, if you recall, the then board chairman of ECG, our leader, who is celebrating his birthday today, was called upon to virtually resign, and that he has superintended over the missing containers. Today we are being told by the same group of people that indeed the containers were not just missing, they just did not do their audits very well, and they've been found at the same Tema port that we're told were missing. So please, ladies and gentlemen, the position of the minority is that we are calling on the minister to appear before us in Parliament to give us a full brief of the entire details of what has transpired for the past 3 months when this same issue of missing containers appeared. But we have to make this position very clear that we vehemently oppose the headline from Daily Graphic that says that the containers have been retrieved. They have not been retrieved. They have been found. They were not missing as per the publication.
I am to a Cassiano, so and farmer, and I am concerned for an animal say. Ghana Penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ever far Benyan Retina Swape and an Ipebia Cruci Crata at the Cocoma Mampeni say one share na Mammy Gertrude Araba Tokono Chief Justice one share now one more into na Benyas one also and na Mamma Mredibo Mine can Afia Hankradio Chromie no so Eddie Jumedi no so my Bianet me Econ Campa Eddie Swa and that day with me Tia Bejoku say one monya Mushemu say bet me Abwa ma and some who don't know Medo Sodo so winano. Sena mpenifo akane to sa adwini obakofo tim na tiku wo hoyi enko agina no wo matumi apasem no puma sebre ene nam so okra medom kuma no ba no deni ene the New Patriotic Party MPP amanyoko no agitafo ni amanyoko no bi ebe ye kire e de krata e de kokoma aye mampeni akache se won hwe na tu a wo tum amene de enyemra kwan so kra na wo peni a wo no ena no ye frankatuni abedi e kire e de ma movement for change e wo mfimpenu ene di onu enan abato mpeso aso eye onmonyamfo mranim ni Kwame Owusu danso wo na okase ene o se hwe asem no kra ye nto sebi mpenifo so amfanto ne da kra na yade afrito anamontu agana mampeni His Excellency Bole Bambo Edishe John Dramani Mahama enamoso a wodi A2 eye Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono no wase onyamfunso bia wase eye fine eye fale femo eda ne kwan mu totin enti mo amoka ena mampeni woti amra ena mampeni wase wonyamfunso ba bia ezan so bi nchiru sodo mato anaka akun yagine kwakwo ni mtim nanim ni Kwame Owusu danso.
It's just an issue of judicial independence and if you like executive overreach, where there is that confusion as to whether or not the procedural processes which were followed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama undermines judicial independence. Now, the question then becomes whether or not, when the president received those petitions, he should have acted on them. Indeed, he is enjoined by the Constitution, which is the mother document which governs all our operations in the country, to take action in the event that persons present petitions to him. Right. In this instance, we are told of 3 separate petitions which were forwarded to the president. Now, the president, in accordance with the provision of the Constitution, decided to action on them, okay, by forwarding same to the Council of State, who would then advise as to whether or not, prima facie case has been established. Now, there is nowhere in the Constitution which stipulates that we should give an opportunity to the person against whom the petition has been filed to write a response. The president granted that opportunity to the Chief Justice to so do. Now, flowing from that, also that the Constitution also enjoins the president to procedurally take actions after a prima facie case is established or after a committee has been put together to go into the matter proper, which is to suspend the Chief Justice. So that is where the contention is. Right. That does the president have what it takes to suspend the Chief Justice? And that gave birth to the myriad of suits that we about 5 of them or so that were sent to the Supreme Court. And the last determination that was, I think it was even it was a 4-1 or so, right? Now clearly, if you want to go strictly by the provisions of the Constitution, the president has not erred. I think the question that perhaps people are interested in is whether or not there is some transparency in that process.
So me edia ma odienche bia na so afọ no hwe yakwenso ho se mo man Ghana ha o science ye ma shebedwani ma de hye mo no ton abaton peso so from antemu onmonya for Samuel Kujeto abla kwa odbetu dwa echebe se okopie mo US mine mu a Ghana embassy wo ho na yade secretary se share dream ni krom de bi ekoso ai nam so ama me no kase die wa suspend sai ku na wono mo ho a omudwumedi ahodo omudi no enya de se etimi eye adwuma ebim na wasansen mu ne nam so amakwesi kwatin a wono edom the New Patriotic Party MPP amenyuko no san so kan ye communication team ne ho wode ababetu dwasa na muntu a onmunyafo kuteto abla kwa wotu ye no na chese ya ye boapayo bi eya azane ntrekisi bi ono aifa so ne weyi sankofo ko ni nyina ediefe no no ankasa di wono nkrofo ababehye ho sebe ya omususu benya eya amo amemu omubu no ho emfa so nti ya na muntu otu ye no sese bi obi mpo na ye ne mfom so a eba ne sen na wono mo aso ho nyina wutimi egisa omudi brani omedwuma hodo nyina no timi twesensen entwe ye kranti ne niam oyeye no ebo apayo ni azan niam bi ofa so na ono mo edom MPP amenyuko na wo mo ewo mu na afin so ndisi amenyuko mo ti abenwa ne so no wo mo etinye enye mu chefe no ne nam so ema otu sa anamoni chemu already edemaye enye
close down the full embassy, recall all stuff. Obviously, we know the political realities that we are confronted with. The next minute, they will be packing them with people that they feel they are aligned to, their political affiliations and party. And the cycle will go on. Of course, it's not only Mr. Blackwell's time. But those are the unfortunate political realities that we find ourselves. But I agree with Nana Jantwa. Maybe we need more details, we need more information as to what really happened and why we got ourselves here. But like I indicated, I do not think the response to some of these things should be a full closure. I am of the view that some of the remedial steps that should have been taken probably was to suspend whoever committed that offense. I also don't get the basis of recalling all staff that were locally recruited. Maybe we need more details to that, because the fact that, let's say, an auditor here commits an offense, that not necessarily means that all of you here have to be recalled. It's not realistic, it's untenable, and I mean, completely illogical if you want to be very plain. But I mean, he is the minister, maybe he has some information that I do not know, but I am saying that we are also unable to overlook the political realities that confront us, and especially Blackwell himself being a politically exposed person. He should not take this as an opportunity also to just remove other people, take them off their jobs and put his people there. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. It may sound quite weird, but the next minute, all the people that may be recalled, interestingly, it will interest you to know that none of them may be resent back. Because, I mean, people have this whole concept that America is a land of opportunities. If you are there, I mean, a lot of opportunities can come your way. So, I mean, a politician, he may also want to take advantage of it. So, a Black should not benefit from this politically. He should not exploit the situation politically. He should brief Ghanaians with further details. And as soon as possible, we are calling on him to make sure that the embassy starts working. I don't believe that the suspension.
And can His Excellency Nana Adonko Akufo-Addo Adogagado Prema, I can promise. Sack Nation, Abudani, the one time and few will trade more. Now, I will go with you, say, on mine, no area machine, and I want I want to touch him. And I would call a BR and ye until we once a Ganaman penny, and I will quack with you, my new maybe, or my hold. Now, I quack of a machine, you can't say a private jet in the and the nature say, "Come, we and test some crassy as you were nearby, will be Sewa Bruni, or any could Jarimu, then on any did no more than almost sorry. And I gonna for me would dry a Casaya. Sabra no not Tom Shebejani, not opposition, and you will buy a back Casa, ye did one no, eh, in case you want no Nankanamu, and Nanka and Abemu, and Nanka private jet and can see that, and ya dear uncle no the other peninsula, and you will come ya. Na eruna mpenifa kana to say mne ye ni nkaso na obi anso ni ochina na de kyemu say yakokoda sori a ene ga na mampeni abede eche Professor Jane na opokwa jima ne ho dodo ne ya na ne ho mfa ni wo call London Mountain so wo kosa ne ho yare mami ba private jet sometime empire them double bed size king size wo fa ene omo se nkunya pefu bi ne na TV say bomu ene ne mami no wa relax ya na eruna manfo say na Samuel Okudje twabra kwa na wona na oye soafo a wo ye wo hwe ya ma no ne nsem so ade na otena se na do nsa hwe odam refim na ye hwe han na hwema vice president Professor Jane na opokwa jima ofa eye private jet and you resign as I saw no one can say sanka your no be resign and the Ghana for 2 jegu ni so fitinano eye ukuada ne ba na won komodidi mo na no pe ewo kasamfoni ba ko dwumedie so ewo nkran ha no mo man Ghana mu e na enka na na hye bedwane ni ma de hye wono mo anyaso otuom abato empeso so eye Dixon say di nu ahu bo a obo hanso wabon bone enti me nya abotre eye Dixon kisi adomako ana wo say he we okuje to abrakwa wonye bone bia we ayemfo so sebi kasa ayemframa enti ni papa mu so on resign de woni Ghana for nya adwen say Samuel okuje to abrakwa honorable foreign minister on resign dem no onfa acid eye a chopper rempe mo pa emfama Ghana man pene his excellency dada eye John your friend John na go for no onfa chopper emfama no enchiremu a honorable adomako kisi edema.
And I'm hoping that this is not to distract us from the airline issue that we were hoping to hear from him about. And I still think that I want to use this medium to encourage Honorable Okuja Toblakwa, who's a friend and a former colleague, to come out in the open and let us know, one, the airline issue, what's his stand on it, and that we are not calling for his resignation. I'm not calling for his resignation. But I just think that he should come and open up to Ghanaians and say that when I was talking out of youthful exuberance, okay, and I didn't know that there'll be exogenous circumstances that would require my vice president or a high official within the ranks of the Mahama administration to ever have to fly a private jet. I mean, fly in a private jet. Well. And as they all say, whether she danced, bathed, drank in the private jet, that one is none of our issues. But listen, even my own party may not be happy with me saying that I'm not calling for his resignation, but I'm calling for him to come out and tell Ghanaians that he's sorry, or respectfully tell the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo that, you know what, Adodi, I think I'm taking a humble pie.
Very well.
And I'm sorry for lambasting you for flying on a private jet when it was necessary. And listen, let's be a bit, I always say that some things are not luxury when you are in a certain position. If I can explain to Ghanaians some of our needs during the prosecution of Ghanaian, things that are Ghanaian. I mean, it reminds me of this young man who's now in Parliament and was screaming about sirens, and now that he's in Parliament, what's his name? He's A+.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he was screaming about, sirens and why do members of Parliament need it. It took him a week in Parliament to realize that you are needed at 4 programs. Not your making, but people who depend on you, rely on you, think that your passing through will make them happy and will make the event, very good. And for that matter, he's in Awutu Senya-ish. Between there, Aguna, yes. Yeah. Between there, Swedro area and Accra. A meeting.
Sansem ne Sonia concern from Eddie Amaudi and Eddie Obepimo, my Ghana ha, a dear Sefango born or Wadumati so or Hamunchi Mudunum. Neno now could Pimo be a Yahoo do be na Yashin Cafone and your mate for your magia tomb so more better so Nensu baby or Hodia, and Yadia so more air to so cry no more, and now Peter Quesimensa or ye development aspects for the Ababe Suja said the Ecoson, one shed and tears, and say. Sabreno any pempen so be edru sa kwan ne so ani ye hwe ni mu se fango beba fom nyankopon ya adom we bie wie mama ye aba fom nenso esan ye ne wanwa se die nti a e ya hyenkafo no person be san ti e ya hyenti ade bo no eso o chema etete ne pa e ha na koma nchemu ni nsem a wo de kan ho no ye nto aso kase ne so enfama
anopai ene ndra ma hwe video bi about driver ni bi a directive abasa yente ashenkade so na driver ni no ejina camera mu catch Ghana for so mo de omonte so na nasem titiri ne se o kan sem yi no adwadifoɔ ebi mu ntete wɔ mo nneɛma so enti ɔmo so ɔmo nte so ɛna spare parts boɔ ɛnso ebi mu ntete so enti ɔmo nte so yɛ papa no ma dɔbafoɔ yɛ papa no yɛ ɔfanom yɛ nuanom a mo yɛ ahyenkafoɔ na makoma so ade ampɛ president mama nti a moto abama nyina sɛ petrol boɔ yɛnte so wow yɛ senkani bia your main consumable ɛyɛ petrol ɛna nyame adom petrol no boɔ yɛate so ade ama wo sɛ yɛate so ama wa ade a wo use no day in day out every day ɛyɛ petrol enti yɛnya ate so ama wo no yɛtum a wotum ɛna yɛate so sɛ hwi enti di aban ne yɛ ne sɛ aban ma yɛ mafamu de de amamo ahyenkafoɔ timamufo a omu yusu mo ka de kodwa so de ba no mo te amanfo desire mo ne kyerɛkyerɛ enti omanfo no so mo so mo nte so sɛ de ba ya omanfo no so ho bɛhin awone jodini no ade ba ko ama ne niam a wɔtɔn ne bo kɔsoro ne sɛ ɔde niam ne kɔfa ka de kodwa mu a wɔde na boden enti wo hyenkani wo pɛsɛ jodini nte na ade so a petro na yate so ama wo no te wo ka sika ne so na dwadini ne so ade kodwom a niama na ode kɔ no ne bo a ode kodwom no anya de no no so ate so watumi akotobi na wo a yedi kan ate petro ne so ama wo a wo akɔtɔ a ya atɔ no fofofo no wo nte so ma no dwadini no wo pɛsɛ wo gye na boɔden no kodwa ne so ɔbɛɛ no watumi ate so spare parts a wo ka no spare parts no wo nto ne de biada ahyenkafo nye de biada na moto spare parts saa honom nso hyehyɛ gusu a empanifo ne spare parts dealers no so di nkutamu a enche omo so bia betetete ne niam so enti wo hyenkani na wo main consumable ye petrol na ya teso ama no te wo niam so no manfo no ehwo henha wo mo enti ene DPIT I was so happy am say metie mo na mo ne omo edi nkom instruction ne say Ghanafo ofaka na hyenkani no empɛ so obeteso a mo report na ma police oman no dia na ye wo problem ho enforcement eti we say ni de efa ye nyina ye ho no mo mi nyina efa ehun hyem nyam boa with enforcement abanya boa masidi ahodi agina ya tete niama so petrol boy ya teso ama mo say hwi adan na wo hyenkani wo pɛ so obeteso ama wo nua ono so no ahwan no wonsom woni nipa ewa anya hena na beye omani beye yi a na efrimi ne wo mo mi nyina ye nkambom na aban papa wa beye a wo bua ma ye ho atoye no ehihye no obi anso nya na famu de na omanfo ye ho ntoye
me sure say
enti ye ho betoye na ade no 15% na aza bi mu ate 5% ebi mu de 1% na nka bebi a mekɔ a moji me 7 cd de ada na mo se mo te so 50% na oji me 6 cd 50%. Adentia enye 7 enye friends 5 cd 50% na so oji me na ayere so na bia 6 cds na so oji me na mo oji me 6 cd 50% a 15% na na wan ana 1% bia 32%. So say aden circle GPRT for Odona mama money na na mama adwene nya adwuma wa na wo form 15%. And this me cover bi na wo Jimmy 7 cities near say to 15 I don't know Jimmy 6 city 50%.
That's 5%.
O mas na wo fam na o arithmetic method na emfa bra na me no ntina blackboard no na me nkyerɛkyerɛ mo why mama money so ntina mama adwuma nda ho na mo ya amai aban ba ye wo ye adwuma nso mo pese mo aye mo ho hintadu akire na mo se garigum na mo se gagum se eno a me kɔtɔ ade wo isek ho me ka kire dwadifo mo ya ba tɔ ade na mo se na dollar ne reflect ye na reflect ye mo ye rough ya ba ti collation ne ya petition mama no the dollar na kɔtete Ghana why ene na abro ni be ye ni adwemfi ene nipa bone se ye mo de sa Ghana de mo mpe Ghana nkwankɔ ne mpuntuo Oma tenase oma hunyansa aye tenase aye mu na dwadifo ni nyina still skebia nsonsom ne amote na amote e de ne ha mo montete ne ama no so his excellencies ti sojafo no gu kromo ye twetwa mienu asomu na o mo asomu wo mani so tare ja wo ma adwemu ba ye adwuma ye ka na dollar no reflect here and reflect wa heaven Oda wo mama wadwe onye adwuma na nya adwuma. Ghana mo ye da ebeye. Mo aseda ma politicians na mo so mo hihye akire e na mo hu ase no. Onyame hu. Na oni ma de bi. Ensi o to Ghana ha anankra ha ahia. Na be bie yiri. Eni aban be boka, aban be sesika, aban be yesi. Eni yeyi ama mpuntun sem aye nwonran. Na development expert and have a policy analyst ayo ra Peter Kwesi Mensa one of ka se no je hwe ebre wie so aban no e betena se na wakeka ne amadi esi ani na wape kwan ne akwanyasa so wetumi ahwe ma sa oye nani ato ye nchem na de ka de bre ye no ne nyina atumi atwa ne yaso ano preko ana yesi ano kwan chense ne ya tochi ha ade echi ne ya tochi ade bia ne ya tochi no o chewu se nya ade beboa enti aban ne nya hyehyeye a obetumi ahwe se na betumi aboa ema edwa ahodo nsuo to na akwakose no akwan ahodo ne niam ahodo esese ne nyina no aban no fa hyehyeye pa fe gu akwan mu se na betumi aboa na ne nyina to etumi atwa Peter Kwesi Mensa enkyere mu ni
demolition issue to say the menua ya okay na menene ya adwen pa se enkamea ya say over the period no your a cycle approach to be about you su sa yanko demolish yanko sake amanfo free yenya but how sustainable this has been no and only a problem. What we need with this whole flooding issue, our drainage system, is a multifaceted approach and a pragmatic strategy to deal with this whole flooding issue. So we use one-sided approach. Obey and go see. And then I mean Yaw eka mwase. Na ohwe regional minister na sema okaye na. Yaw oka se ampa ye koye demolition. Na osanso kato so say the silting of the drains no ebeye regular activity. And a hona me interest wono. Obekwa akoye no wa demolish. Drainage system no is a major problem. It is a desilting approach, you know, a quiet one-time shower. Flood in a bar, a message from every mama. And say you bet me enforce it. Now you are consistent with our desilting system. No, Mimi say is one of the approach. They can demolish the young clinic, the young Pama for free and street so near the other no, a bit in boying. But over the time, no,
Tian free yen su I tie war yen crimante muha near fine in chemo ewo galam say and sims and say ye die near, and only idea about quamping fogu swear kun. Our Makwan finishia pin baby na the timani team, Uswabrovo. No more and uncle for baby now, so she any more any. Demonstrations are hold on to Muye Biani in a natchez or much as Sabino, or ye be the name no, woman a tabai munyedin, now if you won't find a nice for Muye non concording, nay, ye galam CSA and Sassy, and quiet and Sue and Sue who do my Ghana Hano, a two betty, a chanamino say, see a brand CB friends and an eye sapon. Our no a bano and bambo whom someone would name the a woman, Nigel Mabobi on Wababe Cassa Edia fan, which him say, a choir who do be now why betting afar. Yebekon ediatia ye galam say bi na America can be no more say ye state of emergency bi no see there bi ye no cry edi free honoma ye betimi aye eye security zones and I say no go area na nchemu ahodo de ma sansunsu ye mienu eno ye to aso wakase na eso dia ma wo che kwan ahodo a se ne mpanyifo akon etia galam say akon ayenko no wo no so che se nkomutimi fa sa akwan we so a eno so betimi abo ama efo megudie to na mra kwan so no eto etimi abrasi ni chemu ne nsem no ye nto asoma
bishops no edi free ba but nan sana no maybe some ni say kabori say minister you push no man declare these galamsey sites any forest areas no security zone the council will declare as security no-go areas. That is a form we use here. But in security terms, they just will declare a security zone. They just Okohono more a for any you are Watomra.
Yeah.
Me security expert. Only a security expert. Thank you.
Okay.
What is the fundamental difference between a state of emergency and say declare baby so security zone and a no-go area? Because when you say state of emergency, the amount of timings I'll be to me the IEBB anytime I want to be in fire. Time more koda, anytime more sorry. And as you declare baby so no-go zone. Let's just end it 24/7
in a contest.
Oh yeah, of course. I say.
One is temporary, one is permanent.
Oh, sir, I'm making temporary state of emergency. And what you call within a certain time. And you can say a no-go area and a security zone. You need an explicit permit to be able to even walk past the place. Let's just say
Straka Siano so na yen call Asante Mantemo. Asante Mantemo do call Asante Achim North about one person so na Ghana Penny His Excellency John Dramani Mama Ebo Mame Sarah Amwakowa din se wono enkonko Mensin Krachi Penny ewo Asante Achim North nimpeso so hono na about one call first one no mame no wo man to ama no wo mututia na na so ma enka ne mra hwedwani Edema krom honomo no nyamfo ande kwame apia kubi egogo piem wo na ogogo piem no na wone mra hwedwani na wote so ya ohene frempon wode na egogo hia ye na nkomodidie mu na adehia wonomo ewo agogo jidim wonomo kan se dabi maame no ya bonidi no ya mebisomu so Sarah amwako anya bia no maame no ne bobre ne modembo ne nimdie ne suehunu senete a obetumi abo ahwe maame no ekase no Asante Achim North Mensin no etumi afa ne ntuma pade efra eno gogo dane nchiwa show kakra won kanem na hyebedwani enem na hyebedwani otesese ne adehia wonom ewa agogogide mu na yeni krochwa mansa ne ohrentia wensa ntem de yese yen fan kasem emu nchire mwankasa eni
Madame, elle a trois parties. Après, elle a trois mains.
Before I say you to make declare results, let the radio station. Do you want to tell us you don't have any influence?
Ewusia yenko ofanko ensawem na yetmemfu a wono mo ho no wo mo nso ani abri ye sekrodom pa wo kire mpanyifo so mo bro mo nsra bam san se okopie mo ho a wo makwan no atete apansa menso ani enhye nkuran enye kro mo kire bisa so mo kra de se bi o man Ghana no ase wono mo kan so ye ka man ba papa de a wo mo so e kan ne ba ne se ni je o mo ajeje mu sa wo makwan atete anwen ne sisi kebe yan kampanyifo mbransa bam no mo behwe ensiesie ni ye entimi fa mama de hyede no kwa ma ye enwumeku ahodo ankrankre won mo kebie wom ene wo mo ebi wo mo nsem so mo be yo madoye na sa kwan atete apansam ni nyina no wo mo keke ensie ni nye ni ye enfa mo into aso no eni
ena abo okay abo no mo di gugu so apiepie nti o ka no na mo kinkin pao ebi ba bi ana ka no be ase be road no ye 5 nya obia for baby no be ko for bridge as just say it's scary okay nti be say akwan no ye nyanya ya omunya suyi at least omu gaswa ebetimi afaso what they say na we dey mfutro any abo enye kra nye baby a ufaso pe ufaso amon me ma me fo mo ko fa biade ba nyame hira ombe yare ade titi kan total and pusa dinamo e crowd feel o chi bo feel no chi ya
en so to e no access road no my no I say the access road na ye be you small car big car crowd put a look car ya obedane ana aha na omo ye kakra no so masa abe blocking na pa ya boys na dey say senior cars beti ya because traffic na wa hana no dey ba omo be blocking dey say any omo kan omo ntiase intinya so ma block cars na block wa na we say say yi e ma mo be dey e be timi ko because e man sa da bia wo ko bia wo ntimi ko kwan na block so wo do any ko hwe ase ho no ma erosion yi kwan ni nti even car ni put a load driver dane sa no pa be see the same thing see car dane wo ho no omo ye kwan but at least access road no mo dia maye omo mani nko ho se bibi to chema wo so a omo ma me ya ye ni option bia dan say ebe be way to main road no mo ye ni gates ni enya adwuma it is ensuo ne to a ebufa e kwan ni mu nyina ono afa ha nya flade ye witimi ka pra wo kwan no afa so ida so be se gate ma na so na atoki no so mo ye kwan ni omo mani nko no me gates ni emu se ni ensuo to a ebetimi afro yi all right
mo ye e kwan access road na e dan nten no mo be ye ni ye ama sankafu ni nyina o ma fa so de mo jan sa u ka fiti to ma e do ni na kwan ni nyina ye e bi sa nti ye be mba chote na me kana se enti won be ye ni ye no se wo mo de be bu wo no mo ye ni ye nti an ti da nam so a ye fi ya be ya won ye peta wo ni na fe se na be ya gas ni be nya kwan afa na re fiti be na bo sumi ya de ko so an ye kan pra keke udu ase ha na ye ko fa bi akobo ni so na o kwa ni ye kura e no mo de anya be bu wo o ma ye wo hu mu je na so to
na mante mo ne ngongo pie mu e wa wasa japa na adehye wo ho no mo ni abrese krodon wo mo chem se empenifo emre mu abi na bambofo aya posifo ho no wo mo fo taabo onto am so wo mo suspend yam wo asam ne tiawa wo mo se bia wo mo agbo pempim anase bia mo asi police barrier no enchempe na mu tu gala na kamia se posifo na ye nhwe han wo mo fa boga nya so wo do mo sa hyam dem fe wo mo nkasa ena bia mo asi pempim anase wo mo asi police barrier no enchempe ena illegal mining galamse yiye ekoso ena de sheche so wo ninye obi edima ba so mahwema emra entumi emfa ne ntuma pefra no aden na niam se ye ekoso o man ye kuntia no mo de mo nye ready se mo de mo ho bagimbi ente betumi a ye mfa taabo mfa ntom so ye suspend posifo nyina ewo eye wasa japa no ewo atoyema ntemu mu na de hie wo makosem ena mo nkire mu eni
munyanya omade komanda no te won eni se mujanu munyina di no moma ne kwatena fe no nsu enyansa e komo de na oba next time obehu se adwuma na wo ye nkwase adwuma na wo ye no nsu enyansa nye
ebusantie de akoso ese galamse na ben ya mekwan ho pe o enka ne ne ekokwayem ne yi kwayem tu ne ekotu sisi ade
yi fiti osino osino mpo fiti osino ekwa nyinem ekwa nsutem ekwa no ho pe ekwa no ho pe
se yen fancy
His Excellency twemu wo hu former deputy finance minister abena say asare twemu wo hu ono ani constituency wan kasa Asamanta mfo eho omutubi enso
apetampe se obi anso hwe ekwan ho sei eni wura mu biem
awle ya na mu fi no munni mu fu echi na se pepe ni kan se go ya anwe ebre no na danduruwa
kona yebehu ebusi ayenta service ni concept from entimi farmer dia video bi etwego ya be fonten time fie ni so na ye maami bi okita mofra enwotwen na ochem so no ankasa ne baba ko no ya abakan na ne finhia no ye eduonu no 20 years ya de se ne ba no tete ne den na maami current apartment maami na ato smartphone maami na ato shen maami chese eniema akese nko ano de bro maami ne so no ani importe se maami obisa ne sa sike ana se eniema akese nya de maami betime enya ama no wono ana ehwe sa nkola wotwen a wono abemu a wenya finhia eduonu no eka ho bi na dane da no bebisa maami no na wonya ma na ne wabro ne femfra ma abobbo na hwe ba bi kura no nya asem keso ani gnam ne nkofo ebinu ma eche se the abofrane eye no wakwa be fontintan fidie ne so a social media pressures e wo ho no ene nam so e push no mo no so be fia odi begu ni maame so ene se waka akiri tini maame mfa de onu hia nyina e fa nhye ne nsa no ntimi mbo abrabo no se ne ese na efata maame na kosem a wafem no in same way ena odi to eja
my firstborn okay onuntina minna na only have 2 boys and I'm the free on papa na niya bia na on papa dan dinti na mintimi and I'm the free on enti na menye omo na ti sa kopim say radi amadoma banya bema na oso menye omo nyina mu enti abedro baby no na school fees me twa emma aduane sika me twa emma enti one day bi won ankola no ma kwan ana papa says that is had a penny ni bedi holidays e won yo ana me see you enti akola no koye no omo bi school ana papa ni friend say ene ni aye de akola ni metra ni ho enko school enti mi so me imagine say ha say me twa school fees na emma fidi fina say emma no so see akola ni metra ni chendia I have no choice. And the Akwalano uncle Tran because I saw a bema. And the Akwalano got Tran. Now I don't know what happened. Akwalano enco school. I see or the Akwalano got to school be a friend Miss Bell. Say on my Akwalani's castle uncle school. Now on Oko Jumana Nirin Suko a Juma. And the Akwalano Trasia time say. School for apple na akwalana abafi enti edidi musa na akwalana sign chisan ba mi ho ana minini eti misa ko pe school kwan foforo edi manu our promised land the first school ni say Christ Valley enti oko school na be do baby no na wo say odi indanfose ye nyama enti afa mami e fi hono nyama mi hu mi ba ni nsem no na enye asemkitua abadru baby mi ba ni ka chemi se mi ko renti emma no afi renti ni so no mi ba ni se mi to phone en fa ma no na mi se mi to phone ma o se woni awo school mi ana mi hye no ana woni mi se papa mi ni ti so na juma se enti se ka be na o se mi fa ko smartphone ye den emma madam mi kan sam na mi ba ni die na osi onti asie da kwala no be bisa me sa niam na me kasa me ni bi no sa da no ahoto fe na ahoto me nya bi me ba ne betimi adidi matembe 3 days to 1 week na still abufa ne didi matem timi gi shame me ya beifo me ya wicked mother senkanya sa me ani mami pa e ko ba kumi ofo timi kumi po ba to me ma na dan fofo onni me moves onni time ya me come market a lot. Enti no kra afa kwala ni yade ni sa ama me bia me to ma duane ni ikrofo baso mo beto aduane a me ba ni me dede ni ntokwa e bi no mo to aduane pa o ntimi endi enti am ko hu se na nyama koso na afa e ya ma rewo sometimes na me sun o si den na wa kwala ma wu uti
akwa we ode akofa afa bone we me nkasa me na mo chi na ma bo wasoma fra wani ujimi wakono numu wi ni nkwase nuro na o han dan ma na ode na mo na bo nkwase abra no ontumi nkopeska nko ye adwumaden nko han dan ye han dan to iPhone ma 20 years ya de to nu bone na no wadwen wo de afa ye me na mochi atwa woni ni waso e de ama na wa next time ho de wapi ho fa sa adwon akwa no to be ne nko na yi ewiase de yese wo yonko da na eda na ye woda na wo ye obedience yi a na wo de yeye ena na so me na de talent microfinance empenifo atena se na wo makeka o monsase a se St Roses sukuwa no ewo boadua akwatia puamantemo won mo eba be de o mfin hye de osia enti no won mo akwaye ayeye de kama etumi de amom se na betumi aboa ma bibia na betumi akonkan na empenifo ekono CEO Edema Talent Microfinance ayora Joshua Tai ena wodi abejoko nanimu a wono ekoye sa ayeye de no nyina ne se emfaso de ene mpuntuo ne nia talent microfinance enso betumi de aboa omane mpuntuo ne nkanko ne nchekere no eno so anamontuo eno mutumi na ebra eye owura tai Joshua wode eye ayede no ede ema suku mpanifo no awie no ne nsama hodo a okandidi ekire eni.
Today we are here on St. Rose's Senior High School campus to show our kind gesture for the school, even as they are celebrating their 60th anniversary this year. As always, it's good to give. And when you are running an institution, it's good to give back to society. So we are here also to give a form of money to help to refurbish and to paint some of their dormitories, to enhance the dormitory for the students as they also prepare for the anniversary in August. So that is why we are here, and on behalf of the shareholders, management, the board, we are here to make this donation. We just finished making the donation, and we want to say that it's good to do things like this, and we want to thank the headmistress and the assistant headmistress for allowing us to come and make this donation.
CEO Edema Talent Microfinance Owura Joshua Tai and ordinary to Jana Mamia on Ejinemu Eje Achede no ma St. Rose's Senior High School Mame Nafisa we sabrofo was say asidarempemo and Odema Talent Microfinance Ebin Kone Ebin Samra Wodopa ne opepa wo mo aye ediamomo Madam Nafisa continue for me. Video na den 2
On behalf of my headmistress, Miss Marian A.C. Jackson, and the entire St. Rose's community, want to thank Talent Microfinance. Want to thank Talent Microfinance for donating money, cash, to the school to paint houses 4, 5, and 6. This will go a long way to enhance the beauty of the building. We are most grateful, and we call on all other institutions far and near to also come and partner with us, as we are always welcoming all on board. We are most grateful. Our 60th anniversary is just at the corner, and this one will also help to beauty the school. And as we are celebrating 60th anniversary, that will be on 9th August 2025. We call on all well-wishers to come and be part of us. Talent Microfinance. We are most grateful once again, and you are welcome. We are inviting you for the 60th anniversary as well.
Assistant headmistress at the MS school, Mammy Nafisa Naja, sit down confirm Talent Microfinance and penny for Owura Joshua Tai and Yabijoku Amo a DH Mamma Koyesa. Aye, dear. I was saying the most see a quantin Biano, a real or Yabuano. Na a yako dear, a friends, and if I can sponsor Talent Microfinance, Edisica Semes for Yasin, Bosiano and Simuki to a Rabajibi, or fire no paper, now going.
Afia KFM Musical Center instruments no academium to Fosuah Oduahoma my mono, Monchimpiri or Monoma instruments at Tiapa Hodium, a bonus or Eda from Cramante Muhano, or more Ewo, Accra Zongole, no copy mook, Massin Swa Santamantemu, or Moni a Sambra Hotel no, and it's me a bueno mushe ewe doom. Afin so that about take up or cabwa for an be an enemy. Me a boy a chidom, a soyasin.
And Yadamu say, Quadia, my fa happy birthday, so confirm me offer, say, me and Gasamadi, Ariel Deborah Ariel Deborah oko school Orchard International within Finchia do me and sign if you want Casa Mama Docas and Afe Uniabema Alan and Chen of the Mounts Yanko Shout among young 7 years many Nabaye Penny by Ariel Deborah Navia next month. The Dino Odiyifo Yaw chance still I be catching Fia level 1 and then you may many romantic mama.
Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia be just yada mu nyina ase ama mu nyina mu ene hwani tia mu je yenyado ya travel.